All right, everybody, welcome back to class. This is going to be my speaking class for this this block that I'm teaching right now. For this hour, we will be talking about things that annoy us. Okay, so the way for this class to work best is when you have a question. Okay, answer it as best as you can. Use as many words as you can, and be prepared to share. Okay, so share things. You could have a funny story. You could have an interesting story, whatever it may be. But use as much English as you can to explain what your answer is. If you need help, I'm always here to help you out, and also in corrections and the proper way to say things. Okay. Now we've got Marcia as well as Badi. How you doing, Badi? Welcome back. Let's see, and Marcia, welcome back. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Now, Marcia, tell me what's new. How's your son doing in school and everything like that? Everything going well?
Yes, he is preparing to do the A level, and he's choosing the subjects.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, he's thinking about computing and physics.
And computing and physics, nice. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're very proud of him, right?
Yes.
Very nice, very nice. All right, and Badi, how are you? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You?
I'm doing good. Hey, you made it into the annoying things class.
Yeah, I did. What about you? I have seen you working all the day.
Oh yeah, I work a lot. This is my my full time gig. I'm 100% Verbling now. I used to work in at some other places, but I stopped doing that, and mainly because I enjoy working at Verbling. I enjoy the people that are here, and you can't beat that. You can't beat that at all. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
So let's see who else we got. Good to see you again, man. And don't be so sad about going running at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, it's my vacation. I have to enjoy it.
Awesome. Let's see. We have Ahmad. How are you? Ahmad, can you hear me okay? Not so much. How about, is this Cornisa? Oh, Ahmad, you're in. How you doing? Ahmad, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can.
It looks like, yeah, I can. It looks like there may be a little bit of a lag time there.
Okay.
We'll see though.
Maybe.
All right. Well, welcome back to class. It's good to have you here. And we also have, let's see, is it Cornisa?
Yes, I'm Cornisa. Hello.
Hi, how are you? Cornisa, where are you from?
I'm from Morocco, and I'm fine, thank you.
Great. And Cornisa, what do you do? Are you a student or do you work full-time? Cornisa, do you work full-time or are you a student?
In civil engineering.
Okay, engineering. All right, excellent. Well, cool. Welcome to class. It's good to have you here. And we also have Jose. How are you, Jose?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Now, Jose, I don't think I've
Thank you.
seen this this picture here before. Jose, are you from what's written there on your sweater? Are you from Spain?
Yes, I'm from Spain.
There you go.
Actually, the city is civil.
A civil.
Yes.
Okay.
Se-
And
Sevilla.
and what do you do? Are you a student or do you work full time?
And studying because actually I am 15 years old.
Oh, are you? Okay. All right, man. And what's your favorite class in school?
I love languages, so my favorite language, well, my favorite subject is English and French.
Nice. Nice. Very cool, man. That's
Thank
good to
you.
hear. Well, good to have you in class. Nice talking to you. Let's go to Mario. How are you, Mario?
Hi, Chad. I'm good and doing good. And what about you?
I'm doing really good. Doing really
Okay.
good. How's your day been? Anything interesting happening?
Just working. Working, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Best part about life. I love working. Work
Yeah.
keeps me happy, keeps me busy.
Yeah.
Very cool. But yeah, yesterday was barbecue day for you yesterday, wasn't that? We spoke yesterday night.
Yeah, we spoke yesterday. No,
Okay.
there were not barbecue, but I had some friends come.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay. Good. Well, welcome back to class. It's good to see you
Okay.
again.
Yes, thank you.
And we have Mina. How you doing, Mina?
Hey,
Mina. Uh-oh, Mina, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay. Oh, okay, sorry. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, man?
I'm great. How is your wife?
She's doing good. She's doing good. Much better. Had a rough dream the other night, but things are good. She has really intense dreams, and so I had to kind of calm her down. Like, everything's okay, but everything's fine. She's out. She had to go return some things. She bought some clothes for the kids, and they're just one of them. I was just like, no, they can't wear that. It was just like this. It was like for my son, and it was like a whole. He's 8 years old, and he should start kind of like phasing out of certain things. Like it was like this whole Spider-Man suit, and I was like, he can't wear a Spider-Man suit to school. I'm sorry, that doesn't happen. He's we need get him a t-shirt, get him some shorts, things like that. He'll be fine. But anyway, other than that, yeah, no, things are good, man. How about you? How's life for you?
I'm great. How is your kids?
Oh, they're doing good. They're doing good. We went over to the park yesterday. I was playing baseball with my son, throwing the ball around, things like that. Just good stuff. A lot of family activities and things like that. Love it. Absolutely love
It's
it.
a chance for you to play sports,
Yeah, definitely. Get out and run in the field and have a good time.
Great. Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. And when in this picture here, how big were your biceps? How much were you curling in kilograms? When you were curling,
how much?
yeah. So when you
okay,
were
I got it,
when you were curling
yes.
up like this, how much were you curling with your biceps? 25 kilograms.
Maybe 25 kilograms. Yes.
On each side, or in one arm.
One dumbbell.
Woo! One dumbbell. Nice, man.
Yeah. Yes.
Very cool. Look at you. That's good. Yeah, you got some big guns.
Yes. Now I'm resting.
Now you're resting. You don't do as much anymore, right?
No.
All right. Cool. Very cool. All right, man. Good to see you again. Let's go to Mine.
Hi. Again.
Hi again. How's life going? How was work today?
Work was fine, but the weather is not good here. We have another snowstorm that makes me very depressive.
Yes, yes. Snow has that effect on people, right?
Yeah, tonight we have a snowstorm again. And tomorrow morning I can see all over the world very white, and this scenery
Oh.
is makes me sick, not make me calm and clean the car and everything.
Oh, that's the worst. You have to go out and scrape the ice off
Yeah.
the windshield. Oh, it's the worst. Now, do you live in a house or do you live in an apartment?
I live in condo
In a okay, so
apartment.
much better. Yeah, I at one point I lived in a house in the United States, and I swore to myself after that I never want to live in a house where there's snow again, because there's that much more snow to shovel every day when there's snow. I was like, I hate shoveling snow. It's the worst thing ever.
I
I'd
think I
rather.
never leave a house also because it is too much for me. I cannot handle it.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, well, welcome back to class, Mina. It's good to have you back. Let's go to Nicholas. How are you?
Hello, bro. How are you?
I'm doing good. Now, is this my friend Nicholas from Argentina?
Yeah, it's me.
All right, you changed your picture on me. That's why I have to ask. I'm like, I think this is the right Nicholas.
Yeah, it's me.
How's everything going, man?
Well, to be really honest, I'm so a little today. So.
Oh, really? What happened?
Yeah, because I got the results of my entrance exam for the translation course, and I didn't pass. So anyway, I had to wait till the other year, next year to.
They only let you do it once a year?
Yeah.
Oh.
To top it all, right? But anyway,
so
here I am. Well, maybe I have to make some little effort, right? More effort than before.
Do they tell you how much you missed it by?
No, they give you a number. Just they gave me a number. The minimum was 75, and I made a 69. So that's.
Oh, so you were close. You're close, but yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry.
Anyway, well, thank you. No, then it doesn't matter. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, the only thing that you can do is realize, okay, so you may have missed it now, but next year, just work hard this year. Okay, learn as much as you can, and you'll definitely pass it this next year. Cool?
Yeah, that's my New Year's resolution for my.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Keep it positive. Keep it positive.
Of course.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
And let's see, Shreko, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. Awesome. Now, you told me last time you're from Croatia. Now, what do you do again? What did you tell me you did?
I'm agricultural engineer.
Agricultural engineer. Okay, excellent. And so, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do for fun?
Oh, well, I recently discovered that I fell in love with English language.
There you go.
I bought so many books, dictionaries and grammar books and everything, and I study a bit to play the guitar.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm a guitar player as well. I've been playing the guitar for, what is it now, about 17, 18 years?
Oh, you are professional.
I did play professionally in the United States. Yeah, it was one of the things that I liked to do most. Yeah, it was fun. It's fun.
Great.
What kind of music do you like?
Well, like to play the guitar, I mostly like blues and a bit jazz.
Okay.
And
cool.
But for hearing, I like all music, all kind of music.
Good. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I had a couple of friends. Now, forgive me if I'm incorrect, but Croatia is that by Serbia and Bosnia? Is that grouping?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had
ex-Yugoslavia.
Yeah, ex-Yugoslavia. So I had some buddies that I used to work with. I worked with a lot of Bosnians, a lot of Serbians, and then there was a handful of Croatians that I worked with as well. And I don't drink, but I love to eat. right? And so they would invite me out, and they're like, "Come on, Chad, you just need to come and hang out with us." I was like, "Guys, but I don't drink." And it's like, "It's okay, we'll drink and you'll eat." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. If that's what we're gonna do, I'm down with it." And so they had this meal, and they had let's see, it was like so it's a bread, it's a flat bread, right? And then little pieces of meat, okay, not pork, but meat, and it was all on the sandwich with like a red sauce and then a white sauce, and then another piece of bread up on top of it. I forget the name of what this was called, but I could eat those all day long. It was the best food I've ever had, and I don't know if they have the same type of food there in Croatia or not. It may have only been from Bosnia, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Could be cevapi.
That's it. That's it. Yes, best food ever. I love it. Absolutely love it. It is amazing. Oh, very good. Very good. Cool. Anyway, well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here, man.
Thanks, man.
All right, so this is what we're going to do for this hour, everybody. I've got a bunch of questions that's going to force us to talk about things that annoy us. Sometimes we'll have some funny stuff. Sometimes it'll just be normal. Okay, but that's okay. The whole point is just to get you speaking and to get you using your English. Okay, we are going to start off over on the right-hand side. Let's start off with Nicholas. Okay, and you get the first question here. Do you have that sheet open, Nicholas?
Yeah.
All right, now, let's see. Okay, go ahead and read that first question here at the very top, and give us your answer.
Yeah. What annoys you about living where you live now? Well, the thing that annoys me very much and annoys me the most is that I don't have a good signal here from my mobile phone. That's really bad, and when I want to send a message, it's like resend, and I have to resend 100 times, and it's still...
Man.
Yeah, it's awful.
That's the really worst. And who is your mobile service through?
My mobile service, the company, Personal.
Yeah.
Personal. I hate Personal. I will always hate Personal, and I wish I don't know. I wish this company broke in a moment. Yeah. Break.
Now is that the only one that's available to you, or do you have others?
Yeah, I have others, but when you have a mobile phone, it comes with a plan, right?
So that's how yours works. Okay.
Exactly. So I like this phone, Nokia, but I had to apply to to Personal, and I couldn't do anything else. So.
Oh, what a
bummer! But I hate Personal. Yeah, it's so bloody shit. Well, sorry. No, but anyway.
So we now know Nicholas absolutely hates Personal. So it's the personal company, the providers of cell service there in Argentina. Oh man, that's a bummer. All right, yeah. So let's go to Ahmad. Now, Ahmad, I have two questions here. One of them is what annoys you about taking trains. I don't know if you take a train to work. I know my dad does. I used to take a train to work. Do you ride a train to work, or how do you get to work, Ahmad?
Okay, usually by car, yeah.
Okay, so let's change it then. So so let's do this question. What annoys you about driving a car?
Okay, annoys me. The people around me. Yeah, some of them they don't indicate or give indicator the time they want to turn right or left. They should indicate in advance. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And so they just turn and cut right in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the worst. And that what that's called is so how you could say that, I hate it when people cut me off. Okay, so when you say cut me off, that would mean when you're speaking, someone would stop you from speaking and then going right into speaking, but it would also mean cut me off when I'm driving. So if you say, I hate it when people cut me off when I'm driving, that's exactly what you're talking about, Ahmad. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's go to, let's see, Mine. Let me have you do the next question, please. Okay. All right, let's go to, let's see, Mine.
Okay. What? I cannot see the question clearly. What
Were you able
annoys?
to open up the link?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What annoys you about? No. What annoys you most about living at home with your family? This is
Okay.
the question I cannot answer because
Okay.
I live alone.
All right, so let's change it a little bit. Okay, so what annoys you about the condominium that you live in? Okay, how about your neighbors or anything like that? Is there anything that annoys you about the condominium where you're living at right now, Mine?
Generally, I am happy to live here. However, sometimes the wall is very thick, and you can hear your neighbor or conversation. That part is a little bit annoying. Other than that is really good.
Okay. All right, so there's not too many things that bother you about where you live then, right?
No, no.
Okay, all right, no problem. Let's go to El Sagid. Can you hear me okay? El Sagid? All right. It looks like your microphone may be muted.
Hello.
Okay. Yep, there you are. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Good, good. Let me have you read this question that I've highlighted. It's question number 5. Go ahead and read that and give me your answer.
Question number 5. Do you think you have habits that annoy other people? Hello?
Yep, I'm here. I'm just waiting for your answer.
Yeah, you need my answer.
Yeah. Do you think you have habits that annoy other people?
Yeah.
Okay, what would those habits be?
I think it is sometimes I don't care about the people. I mean angers.
Okay, so sometimes you get angry at other people?
No, not angry. I mean anger. I don't give him attention.
Ignore, maybe.
Ignore. Yeah, ignore.
Okay, so
Ignore.
you ignore other people, and sometimes that bothers others. Okay, gotcha. So you ignore people. Okay, that may be annoying. I know one thing that that bothers people in my family is that I bite my nails sometimes. That's what I do, and that annoys some people in my family.
I have something worse.
Oh no!
Sometimes
What did...
I pick my nose.
Oh
That's a problem.
Ahmad.
Unintentionally, really, yeah. I tried many times to eliminate this bad habit to overcome.
Oh man, that's way too funny. That's way too funny. Yeah, I just bite my nails. All right, very cool, very cool. Let's go to Mina. Mina, let's have you read the next question, okay?
Okay, which one? Oh, yeah, okay. Does it
right
annoy
here.
you when people kiss in public?
Yeah.
Well, in Egypt, there is no kissing or hugging in public, in first place.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's
Oh, I did not
forbidden.
know that. So would it be? Oh, it is forbidden. So it's against the law there then.
Yeah, you can say so.
Interesting. Interesting. So it then so then I guess you wouldn't know if it would annoy you. All right. Well, let's go to the next one down then, so you can have a good one.
Even
All
if
right.
your
So this
wife,
one here.
even if you are with your wife, you can't hug her in public.
Seriously?
Yes, you can hold her hand.
That's all you can do. You cannot hug her?
No, you can't.
Wow.
In your house.
Wow.
You can in your house.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
you can.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. And what happens if people were to, like, visitors? Like if I was to go, one day if I have a whole bunch of money and I decide to go visit Cairo, okay, and I go in and I'm on vacation there, would it be explained to me like beforehand, like you really you shouldn't hug your wife, or you shouldn't?
No, you are a foreigner. You can do whatever you want.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
All right. Interesting.
You are lucky foreigner.
All right. Okay. Well, that question wasn't really doesn't apply because you've never seen that. Let's have you do this next one, Mina. This next one down here. Do you get annoyed when someone cuts in front of you when you are waiting in line? Does that annoy you?
Actually, I look at his face. If I see him like older, or he's not aware of what he's doing or something like this, I just I think a lot before I talk to him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Before because he may not be knowing what's going on. I know that's a big one for me. If someone cuts in line in front of me, I'm like, no, you can't do that. I've been waiting forever. Take your turn. Be considerate. Anyway. All right. Let's go to Jose. Let me have you read this next question here.
Okay. Let's see. What are some new pet peeves you have as a result of recent technology? For example, cell phone use.
Yeah, now pet peeve, that's going to be something that annoys you. It's another way to say what are some new annoyances. Okay, so pet peeves, okay?
Something that annoys me very much is, for example, when you are with your friends and they are all with their cell phones and they don't stop sending messages as if there were no time to do that. I don't know if you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. Last night when I did this exercise as well, the person it was Julissa from Peru. She said the exact same thing. When you have a friend that is always on their cell phone when you're trying to talk to them, checking Facebook like Marcia is saying, or sending messages or stuff like that. Take some time, talk to your friend. Relax a little bit. Life is going to go on, It's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's go to Mario. Let me have you do this next question, okay?
Okay, what's I can see. What annoying habits does your best friend have?
Your best friend. What annoying habits does he or she have?
Oh, like this, I don't know. No, this one I don't have experience on that part.
Oh, really? My best friend does not clean. Okay? He does not like to clean anything, and so I go over to his place, and sometimes it's messy, or his car, things like that. Yeah, Just
Uh,
he's not a clean person. Okay, so that one wasn't a good one for you. How about this one underneath? How about this one, Mario?
uh,
Does smoking bother you?
bother me? No, not really, because I'm I'm a old smoker.
Oh, you're an old smoker. Okay.
Yeah. So I quit smoke 3 years ago now, and
Good. Well, good for you.
yes, and it's quite great. And so I have many people around me who smoke.
Okay.
And it's not bother me. My
That doesn't
wife, my wife, for example, smoke.
Okay. Gotcha.
But it's okay. But I don't like people who smoke and do not care about the other. For example, you can, when you're somewhere with some other people who don't smoke, for me it's okay to ask people if they don't mind you smoke. And people who don't ask, I don't like this, because sometimes you don't have to be forced to smoke with them.
Exactly.
And yeah, and in my house, for example, my wife used to go to the kitchen, for example, to smoke, because she don't want to smoke in the house, and I don't like this.
Okay.
But it's okay. I can allow smelling smoke. It's okay, but I don't like people that do not care about the other.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So that would bother you. That would bother you then if someone was smoking and they were being really obnoxious about it. So smoking and really being in a place where it may be bothersome to other people.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. For me, smoking is interesting. I don't smoke. I've never smoked before, but when I smell cigarette smoke. All right, and also alcohol. When I smell cigarette smoke and alcohol, it takes me back to a place, and it's usually either at a concert or a club.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I played music professionally, and I love going to live concerts. Now, for me,
me too.
going to a live concert, that means you have the smell of smoke and you smell alcohol all over the place, right? And sometimes there's drugs and stuff like that as well, which I've never done either. But for me, if I go to a concert and I don't smell cigarettes or I don't smell alcohol, it's not a fun concert. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. But yeah, for me, that's so when I'm at a concert, I don't care at all. Okay. But if I'm with my kids in the park or something like that, and someone is, they're over by us and they're smoking, it's kind of bothersome. I'm like, hey, can you go over there and smoke? That would probably be best. That's me.
For me,
Very cool.
it's the same. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing. Let's go to Marcia. Let's have you read this next question here. And where are we at? Okay, so right here. Do you get annoyed when other people display bad manners? Give some examples.
Okay, I get annoyed when people it's not polite with the others and jump the queue and it's not polite with the waste. Don't separate the waste.
Or they throw it on the ground.
Yes, that's it's terrible. And the people here is not extremely polite in this way. I feel sad for that.
Yeah. In some countries here in Costa Rica, it's much better. But in other places, I've lived in Honduras, and I've also been through El Salvador and Guatemala. And unfortunately, in some of those places, people are really inconsiderate about trash. And so they could get a popsicle and this, that, or the other, they toss it on the ground. And I'm like, Do you guys not see all the trash around you? No one else is picking it up. If you don't throw it away, no one else will, and you're just living in trash. It's like, just throw it away. It's easy. Just throw it away. But yeah, Costa Rica is much better. Also, when I was living in Argentina, Argentina is very clean as well, and they don't have, in some places, yes, but for the most part, they clean up their city, and I really like that. I really like that.
Yeah, I lived in Switzerland, and I used to see everything clean and tidy. And when I arrived here in Wales, I was a little deceptionate.
Disappointed.
Disappointed. Yes.
Yeah.
Disappointed.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to translate that directly from Portuguese. It would be sort of the same word in Spanish. Yeah, so a better word would be disappointed or you're disillusioned. Okay, it would be another word where you're like, oh, really? I thought you guys were going to be, cleaner. I thought you thought one thing, but when you got there, it was actually another thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
The system, the council system of cleaner, it's very good, but the people is not polite. The people throw out everything, but they have a very efficient system to clean.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Well, thank you for your answer. Let's go to, let's see, Sarah. Sarah, how are you? Sarah, can you hear me okay? Make sure that your microphone is not muted, Sarah. All right. Okay, let's go to Shreko. Shreko, can you hear me okay?
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you just fine, man. Let's have you answer a question for me. Oh, this would be good. Now you get to pick anything you want. Okay, what is the most annoying thing for you?
Oh man, the most annoying thing for me. Well, right now it's really popular here in my country for our politicians to, to telling a big lies. So that is really what annoying me, when people are telling lies.
So lies. So bold-faced lies.
Yeah.
Okay, a bold-faced lie is something where like, oh yes, I will definitely do this, and they know for a fact that they are not going to do it at all. So a lie. Okay, especially from politicians. That's a really good one.
That's funny because I was thinking exactly the same
thing. Awesome. Very good. Thank you, Shreko. Let's go to Ahmad. Your question here is, all right. So when they say partner, that means boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, something like that. Okay. So. Okay. What is the most annoying thing about your partner, Ahmad?
Okay. I mean, I can tell you about my ex-wife. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. She. It is something good, really. Yeah? But she was very organized. Horribly. She doesn't want me to move the pillow or something from place to another place.
Really?
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I don't know how to say it in English.
How I guess you could say that is she was obsessive compulsive. So she had to have things a certain way. If you changed in any way, then it would upset her.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. That irritates her. When I
that would
move something,
irritate her. Yeah, and so there's some ways that I am exactly like that. Like my work area has to be absolutely clean. Okay,
Yeah.
my music stuff. Okay, I have a certain way that I stack my guitar, that I clean my guitar, that I put everything back inside the case, things like that. But I have this other side of me. It's like my closet. My closet is a mess, right? So I have certain things where I have to have it absolutely, clean and nice and no problems. And then in other sides of me, it can be a mess, and that annoys some people. Some people that are around me, they're like, "How can you do this? How can you be so orderly in some places and then an utter mess in others?" Like, I don't know. That's just the way I am.
Yeah, you're right. That happens. Yes.
Yeah, very cool. Well, thank you, Ahmad. Let's
Thank
go
you.
to Nicholas. Your question is,
Which one? Hold on a second.
let's see,
Yeah,
right
no.
here. Do you annoy people with some of your habits?
Mm, well, when I see that I annoy people the most is when I am reluctant to believe something or something like that. It's when, for instance, when we talk about history, I don't believe a lot in history, and when they say to me, "Oh yes, that's real," I say, "Oh okay, okay," and I don't believe in so much, and I had threats or threatenings, and so
Really?
yeah, because due to that, yeah,
Seriously? So people would get
yeah.
that upset with you, and they're like, they would
When I
threaten you.
don't believe things. Yeah, and then the thing is that I make my beliefs public and so on, so they feel mocked or something like that, and they start to react due to that. For instance, the so I hope I wouldn't disturb anyone by saying this, but for instance, I don't believe in the Holocaust. So, for instance, when they talk about me that, and I say, "Oh, get the fuck away from me," or something like that,
Mhm.
and I start to mock them from Facebook and so on, well, I
Uh-huh.
got threatened by them. I got threatened, and they threatened me to come to my house and so on. So yeah,
Really?
so
Interesting.
yeah, but so I'm reluctant to believe, some things. I don't
Huh.
know why.
Interesting.
I don't know why, but that's the thing. That's the thing that I see that annoyed people the most.
Huh.
Or maybe when I eat, maybe sometimes when I eat, I make some noise sometimes.
Okay, so maybe you chew with your mouth open at times. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. Let's go to Mario. Mario, let's check out your question here.
Mhm.
This is, what is something that your parents do that annoy you?
Mm. My mother is. I love my mother, but really, she really talk. She really talk a lot.
There we go.
And this is the bad thing, but it's okay. But when I call her, for example, we could spend hours in the phone, and sometimes I just want to go, but I can't.
Yeah,
But
I know that feeling, definitely. Yeah, with my mother, um, whenever we were to go over to her house, there's always something to do.
mhm.
So there's not just, you can't just go over and enjoy time. There's always, okay, well, now that you're here, I'm gonna have you do this, this, and this. I was like, no.
Yeah.
This is relaxing day. I came over to eat. I'll help with dishes and things like that, but I don't want to fix things around the house. But yeah, but it's not that annoying. I usually do
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
that's how it
Oh,
is.
it's okay,
Yeah,
but
I know. Mine, sometimes she watches these. She gets on and she watches it, and I'll have to be like, I'm sorry. All right, let's go to Mine. Your turn.
Okay.
Let's go to your question is, can annoying someone be a good thing? What do you think?
Mm, can you ask this question a different way? I'm not
Sure. Or we can do another one. It doesn't matter. We've got a whole bunch of them here. Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Do you want to go down to the next one? We'll see if this one's a little better. So we'll say, if something is annoying you, what do you usually do?
I change my direction to go to different place.
Okay.
It
So
depends what is annoying me.
okay. So what if? What
For
if?
example, today I hate the slow driver, but in America everywhere, especially older people use the car.
Yes.
That makes me kill it.
Yes. Many people
And
drive
today is
very
not my
slow.
day. Yeah, in the morning when I was sorry because I always late to work, and one of the I think the man almost 19 years old, but still he used the car, and the speed limit is like 35, and he went 25, and
Oh.
that makes me kill. And then when I return to home, it's the same, not same driver, but similar another driver. Yeah, my
Oh
annoying.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't miss that. Here in Costa Rica, everyone drives at almost like full throttle. There's like, I'm getting there, and I'm getting there now, and yeah, it's crazy. The same thing when I lived in Argentina. It was just like, zoom, and they'd go as fast as they could. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, what's going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sometimes it gets crazy. But yes, in the United States, we do have a lot of people that drive very slow. Whew.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Mina. Let's take a look at your question. Okay, so let's see. What are some of the things that annoy you that don't annoy your best friend? So what are some things that annoy you but not your best friend?
Annoy me?
Yeah, so they annoy you but not your best friend. Or do you want to try a different question?
Maybe when my friends going around girls or trying to tease girls in the streets.
So that annoys
They,
you, but it doesn't annoy your
yeah,
best friend? Mm-hmm.
no.
Yeah, that would annoy me. I don't like that very much when I see guys doing that and whatnot. But no, yeah, that's what I feel. Okay, all right. So when guys go around and they're bothering girls and whatnot, okay, that annoys you, but not your best friend. Okay, let's go to our next question here, and this one is for. Let's see. Is it pronounced Toth? No, it's not pronounced Toth. It is pronounced Shreko. How are you? Let me have you read this next question. Okay, so it is: how do you change annoying habits?
Well, you mean like when someone asks me to change something?
Sure. Yeah. How would you go about changing a habit that annoys other people?
Well, if if I really want to change something, I don't know. I will first make a conversation with that person and try to figure out what can I do about it. If I don't want to change it, well, he should used to it.
That's right. I know when I was younger, I used to repeat things a lot. Okay, I would say well a lot. I'd say well, or I would say like. Okay, a lot of Americans tend to say like this and like that and like this, like that. Okay, that's very American. as well is very, very American. I'm trying to stop. I've noticed that now as I go back through my videos, I say a lot, and that's because I'm thinking, you know, but like I just did. So
Like President Obama.
like President Obama, yes. He
Uh,
says
uh.
a lot as well. So there are things that I notice about myself, and I try to change. When I was younger, it was well, and I also said, what else did I say? I said, it was instead of like saying a curse word, because when I was younger, my parents taught me, you know, not to say curse words or things like that. I would say like on nuts or something like that, and the kids started making fun of me, and I was like, well, I'm not going to say any cuss words, and so I changed that. Because I would say it all the time, and it was really annoying. And so I started noticing things about myself, and I would write things down so that I could change them. And so I'd physically have to think about it. Like right now, I'm thinking about how many times I'm actually saying or huh. After I told you guys, I say a lot. So I'm trying to stop it so that I could stop doing it, because for you guys it may not be annoying, but for me it may be. So I try and improve myself with those type of things all the time, because for me, when I hear it back, it sounds a little annoying.
Well, you know, perhaps we foreigners, you know, we are trying to learn your language, so we don't realize, you know, because we are trying to understand and to, you know, to learn some new words. But natives, of course, they could be annoyed, you know.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know, but yeah, it's just something that I'm trying to change about myself. So I try and work on it a little bit. But yeah, no, and if I don't want to change it, then deal with it, right?
It is okay.
All right, let's go to Ahmad. Let's have you read, or let's see what your question is. Hold on. Okay, so your question is, what are some things that car driver? Well, we already went over that.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. Can you think of some things? This is good. Okay, can you think of some things children do that annoy adults around them?
Yeah. They obey you the time you. I mean, children used to do crazy things. The time you ask them to do something, they will do the opposite.
The opposite. or they don't do it at all, right?
Yeah,
or you ask them to do something and they don't do it at all. You're like, what? No, that's not. Do what I say.
Yeah.
All right, very cool, very cool. Let's go to Nicholas. We're going to skip over what pet peeve is. All right, and we're going to go to, does it annoy you when people don't use the right punctuation?
Oh, well, sometimes
if you don't
I
like
don't.
that one, we can go to another one if you don't like that one.
Yeah. Sometimes I can't understand them. That's the only thing. But do you know what annoys me more than this? When you are having an argument with someone, or you are having a discussion, and when you are losing that discussion, you start to correct the other people's punctuations or something like that. You know, that's what annoys me more. So no.
Really? That's funny.
You know, yeah. So that's the only thing that annoys me. But
Okay.
if you wrote not very well, it wouldn't be bad for me. As long as I could understand you.
Sure, gotcha. Okay, all right. Well, thank you. Let's check out Ahmed Nemo. Let me have you answer this question. This question is, what kind of people annoy you?
What kind of people annoy me? You know what? It's a small thing, but I really hate people who chew with an open mouth. They really annoy me a lot.
Yeah,
I can't stand it, and they bother me a lot.
Yeah, you know, when I was
when I see people doing that.
Yeah, it's just bothersome, right? Right? So when I learned how. For me, it's like the whole package. Knowing how to eat and eating properly. How to finish a meal. How to be educated when you are eating. You know, chewing with your mouth closed, and then also holding the utensils correctly. Right? And so when when I was 19 and I went to Argentina. I lived there for a couple years. Right? And there, it's one of the beef capitals of the world. They have a bunch of cows, and the way that they cook, you know, they do barbecues and whatnot. The food is just absolutely amazing. I loved it, absolutely loved it. Okay, but one of the things that the people that I was with, what they taught me was how to eat properly. Okay, and so you know, holding which utensils in which hand and things like that. You know, chewing with your mouth closed, and I would already chew with my mouth closed, but you know how to finish your plate, how to signal that you're done. Okay, and things like that. So when I got home and my family didn't do that, it drove me absolutely crazy because, honest to goodness, the first time. I grabbed my fork and my knife. I cut the meat. No, it would be okay. Yeah, I cut the meat. I put my knife down and I grabbed the fork with my right hand to then eat. The father of the family that I was with got up, walked across the table, and hit me in the back of the head. He's like, "You do not eat that way. Do not eat that way." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Keep the fork in your left hand, so the fork goes in your left hand, the knife goes in your right hand. You cut the meat, and then you eat it." And I was like, "Okay." And so he taught me how to eat. It was really funny.
But I'm left-handed. I use the knife with my left hand. So.
Well, that's okay as long as you keep them in one hand. It was so funny. But yeah, I got home and my family, none of them knew how to eat properly, and it would like drive me crazy. And right now I'm trying to teach my son how to do that, and it's like. Oh, it's one of the hardest things, but it drives me absolutely nuts when people can't do it. The other day, we were at a restaurant, me and my wife, and it was an Argentine restaurant. They have an Argentine parrilla here, and we went and we had this beautiful, just this beautiful plate. Honest to goodness, okay. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was going crazy. There was people like tearing the meat apart with their hands, okay, and eating it. And I was like, what are you doing? And I didn't know what to do with myself. But that's just me. That's just me. For some people, it may just be fine. Anyway. All right, you guys. Sorry to take up the last few minutes, but I was talking there. It was great seeing a lot of new people here, as well as some familiar faces. My next hour is going to be a beginners course. So most of you guys are not beginners out there. I may have some listeners that are beginners. You may want to take a look at this class that I have coming up. I'm going to be going over the verbs to be and to have. I put my Facebook page here in the Verbling link. If you wouldn't mind going ahead and liking that. That way I can keep you updated. Also, if you have any questions, you know, even if it's in the middle of the night, you can write me a message and say, "Hey, how do I do this?" Or, you know, "What's the best way to say this?" I can always get right back to you and answer. Okay, so I answer them all personally, and I try and get back to you as soon as I can.
I have a quick. Can I say I am always I always felt? Can it be always after always a verb in the past?
Okay,
I always felt that you were like someone to me.
Yeah, I always felt. It would be best to say I have always felt. So I have always felt. Okay, just like that. You see that?
Felt that way. Okay.
Okay, I have always felt that way, or I have always felt that you blah de blah de blah. Okay, and then you can finish that off. But that would be the best way to say that. Okay. All right, you guys. Great. It was good meeting a lot of you. You know, follow me, and hopefully we can meet up in a future classroom. All right, you guys. We'll see ya. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Ciao. Ciao.
Okay. Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.